Alright, hi everybody. I'd firstly just like to apologize for the delay in the release of this video. Over the past about 2 months, I have been getting my Wilderness First Responder certification, so on top of my full-time school schedule, that was about another 10-15 hours a week. So I didn't really have time to play Forza, let alone record, edit, and upload a video. So sorry about that, but now I am a much more improved individual who has a much wider set of skills. Yay me. Anyways, back to Forza. Today, I think we are going to be primarily talking about the updates and sort of the chaos, greater chaos ensued by Turn 10's kind of belligerent neglect to test things before they release it. So about a month and a half ago, they released a 30 gigabyte update for this game that kind of broke everything, and it had some good ideas, like giving a quantifiable severity system to the penalties and being more specific about the penalties a player was receiving, but it really kind of broke the game, as I'll show you in a second. And then they did realize their mistake and actually released a 104 gigabyte update a couple weeks after that. So essentially, just re-downloading the whole game from scratch, which kinda just demonstrates sort of the situation with how hectic the launch, release, and life of this game has been. So starting things off with a bang, this is probably the most egregious thing that happened over the past couple weeks. I get pirouetted here, and it didn't even cross my mind that the game was going to give me a penalty for this, but here we go. I actually did quit this game over this, but I kept racing for another 2.5 laps because it took me that long to notice the penalty because I wasn't even watching for one. Did not consider that it could happen. Here's another absurd one. So, here in Le Mans, I'll concede that this was a decent cut, but are you kidding me? Illegally passed who? This is the main clip that I was referring to when I talked about how the game was kind of broken after that 30 gigabyte update. So this isn't like a penalty or anything, but the game just, there's no other way to describe it. It just broke. So obviously I was just practicing. I come in here, I changed to softs and lighter fuel, and all of a sudden the car is illegal. What? How the... No entiendo. Game broke in other ways around this time. You couldn't choose your tire or fuel level for practice or qualifying. Normally you'd run softs and lighter fuel for qualifying to maximize your lap time, but you didn't have the option to do that, and in practice you could only do mediums on 100% fuel, which again, kind of weird. Here, I kind of made a mistake. Normally, you'd get a giant penalty for cutting Eau Rouge at all. Like, even the briefest cut would be a 2-second penalty, I've seen. But they kind of fixed it with this update, which was nice. I'm sure plenty of people complained about that. But that's kind of the only place they changed anything. Because we can see here, briefly kiss the outside of the track, and... Now, it's not all bad. Spa used to be known for absurd track limits violation penalties, but they did fix, like I mentioned, Eau Rouge, and here on No Name Corner, which is this left-hander, you can run wide like the green Porsche 911 did, and you're fine. Originally, this part of the video was going to turn into an overtaking tutorial of sorts, and I was going to call it Forza Academy number 2, sarcastically, but I think that you guys probably aren't interested in a longer form video, and I think it would not really mesh well with the subject matter of the earlier video, so I think I'm going to make 2 videos that are both shorter than one long one. I hope that works out better for you guys and for me. I guess I'd just like to say thank you for watching this far, and thank you for being patient with my heinous release schedule. I know I took 9 years off and then, suddenly came back because Gilbert revitalized my channel, which thanks again for that, dude. Yeah. Hopefully more videos on the way. You guys are the best. Love you. See ya.